you guys. So happy to be here. Thanks you for Kinza for having us. Today I'm going to talk to you on how you can make profit just by promoting viral content alone, no offers. I'm going to talk to you about what is content arbitrage, and now in Shines we do it a bit different. I'm going to break down the offer flow exactly so we will understand. And I'm going to show you 3 case studies, 2 in Facebook, 1 in native MGID, of the exact creative, offer, results, targeting, and how we can make 5 figures in profit just by viral content. So yeah, what is content arbitrage? Usually when I ask people about it, the answer is pretty similar. So either they did it before by scrapping or copying content from other sites, maybe monetize it with AdSense or native widget, and just buy very low tier traffic like redirect and pop-unders. This time it's working a bit different those days. So my name is Kinan. I came from Israel, Tel Aviv, and I've been an affiliate for almost a decade. It's make me feel a bit old, but yeah, okay. I ran different niches from mobile content, mobile apps, lead generation, e-commerce, and affiliate offers. And one thing that we notice when we use spy tools to understand what's going on in the market is that along us, there is always someone who runs content, things like the best houses around the world, or 30 hacks for the kitchen you didn't know about, things like that. And it's always made us curious to see what's going on. Even now, if I'm going to msn.com, one of the main placement, the ad will be put dish soap in the toilet before bed. Here is why. Do you think this ad is selling dish soap? How can they bid on the best placement of the native ad msn.com? When we click on it, we see it's lead to stories like simple tips to keep your house sparkling, secret tips and tricks to household items which will make your life easier, etc., etc. If I look at the native widget, I can see things that are familiar, like on the top left, computers at Walmart. Okay, that's e-commerce. Warehouses in California, that's probably lead generation. Some clothing brands, but alongside it, there will be stories. And when you see something like this hilarious animal pics will brighten your day, it makes you think, how can they compete with Walmart computers? How can they compete with a CPA of probably $2,000, $3,000 on the same placement? That exact thought 6 years ago made us create Shines. So what is Shines? We call what we do a content distribution platform. What does it mean? 1, we generate a lot of content, and I'm talking about a lot of content. More than 200 pieces of content being published on our site every single day. We have an army of content and editors, and they publish it on more than 35 domains that we own and operated. So we have magazine sites for cooking and celebs, and maybe travel and sports, etc., etc. We will monetize this content not only by AdSense and some native widget, like you probably know. We will use a header bidding system that we have, meaning that each impression will be monetized differently. I will get a different ad than you. I will get a different bid than you guys. And it's all by 25 different SSPs that are bidding in real time. Again, SSPs like maybe AppNexus, Rubicon, OpenX, so all the big networks around the world. We're going to track it in a custom dashboard that we built, so it's completely custom to our needs. On top of the regular things, we will have things like how many pages the user read, how many ads we show them, how much time they spend on the site, etc., etc. Then we will distribute this content. We will use influencers, our own media buying team, and affiliates to run it in high volume. The offer flow is something like that. When a user scrolls on his newsfeed, he sees an ad. This is one of our ads. When he clicks on it, we are paying CPC to Facebook in this case. He's being led to our website and start reading the article. While they spend time on our website, we're able to show them ads. All those ads are generating CPM. The users don't need to click on anything. They don't need to buy anything. They don't need to leave their details. All they need to do is stay on the website while we present them ads. As long as they stay more, we present more ads, we generate more revenue. Then we're going to track it. And as long as the EPC we generated from the ads is higher than the CPC we paid to Facebook, we got profit. Multiply that by millions of clicks a day to our website, you got some serious profits going down. How does it work? For an affiliate, you can choose a viral article from our partner portal. This will be like our offer wall, but instead of offers, you will have articles. Viral articles we write all the time, we update all the time, depend on what's trending on the world. Then you can set your tracking link and promote it on any traffic sources. Both native and social traffic sources are working well. You don't need a tracker, you lead users from the ads directly to our website. Then you will see stats in a custom dashboard. We break it down hourly because we see what's going on during the day, depend on the CPM, and then we will be able to scale it very, very fast. What's really good about viral content? One, as mentioned, it's completely compliant. It can run on any traffic source, social and native, no redirect, nothing there. It's targeting large audience, so it's viral content. Everyone is a potential buyer. You probably clicked on one of those stories that I mentioned before. The best houses, the perfectly timed photos, or the most amazing photos from Burning Man, or the life story of Will Smith, or whatever. So everyone is a potential buyer. It's scalable. I'm going to show you in a bit how our affiliates are generating 5 figures in profit on a daily basis. It has super duper high engagement. So again, it's viral. People will like it, comment on it, share it with their friends. And it's sustainable. So we can run it all year long. You know how in Q4 the CPMs go up? So the same happening on our website. When the CPM in Facebook go up and we bring users from Facebook, the CPM on our website will go up, and we will play with this margin. Then we will do arbitrage between the CPC and the EPC we generate. We're going to go over 3 case studies, so real number from recent days. I'm going to break down the article, the creative, the targeting, and the result of each one of those. Article number 1. So we choose to promote 40+ photos of the royal family that show they are just like us. So obviously that got really, really trending after Queen Elizabeth II passed away, and everyone wanted to get information, pictures, and knowledge about the royal family. The creative we use is pretty straightforward, so the most real and unstaged photos of the royal family. And you can see we like to do collages. So we will take a few photos from the article that we think that will get high CTR, and we put it in the ad. Also have a look at the comments, the likes, and the share of just this ad. It's important for me to amplify, we're talking about one ad to one article. We will do various ads to the same article in order to get volume. So the targeting, this will be probably different from what you guys know. We're targeting completely wide. So as mentioned, everyone is a potential user. Therefore, we will target all US, all gender, all ages, no interest, nothing like that. We're going to use a pixel in order to target a specific user. In this case, you can see the potential reach of this targeting is more than 200 million people in the US. We're going to use custom pixel in order to let Facebook know which users are good for us. I'm repeating, users don't buy anything. They don't leave lead. They're just spending time on our site. So we will need to optimize in real time and let Facebook know, in this case, when a user reach an EPC goal of 15 cents. Let's look at some results. So the ad that I show you generate almost 20% CTR. 20% CTR in Facebook again, 200 people million in reach, meaning 1 out of 5 people who see the ads click on it. we managed to generate a CPC of 8 cents because of this very wide targeting and very good CTR. We spent overall almost $13,000 in the first 4 days of the ad and generate an EPC of 12 cents, meaning 50% in ROAS. Overall, $13,000 in spend, almost $20,000 in revenue help us generate more than $6,000 in profit in the first 4 or 5 days of an ad. Pretty neat, no? As mentioned, you can see, you saw the creative, it was completely compliant to run on Facebook. It's targeting large audience, 200 million people in the US in reach. That's pretty large audience. It's scalable. I'm gonna let you decide if we agree that this is scale. And it has super high engagement. So the likes, the comments, the share, that's pretty neat engagement. Now, to be honest, that was very different from the day to day. So this article got really trending because what's happening in the world. And people were searching it, click on it, share it in crazy. Now, in this case study, I'm going to show you more kind of evergreen articles that are working for years now, and that their scale is a bit different. So this article is cooking tricks that will make your mealtime so much easier. Todor, you clicked on it, right? Yeah, definitely read it. So the creative, again, is pretty straightforward. 35 holy grail cooking hacks must don't know about. And again, you can see the collage and some very weird things that probably get your attention. Again, the targeting is completely wide, all ages, US, mobile, all genders, no interest, no lookalike, nothing like that. More than 200 million people in reach. But this time, we use link clicks. So it's a different method of buying. We still give information to Facebook, but then we want to buy it as cheap as possible. So in this case, we passed the 20% in CTR. Again, I know you probably, for e-commerce and lead gen, you never saw those type of CTR, but it's working completely different in our vertical. Because it's link clicks, we managed to buy in less than 3 cents a click. In the first 12 days, we spent more than $8,000 on this ad with 80% in ROAS. As you can see, both case studies are from recent months or days. $8,000 in spend, $15,000 in revenue left us with almost $7,000 in profit with 80% of a ROAS. As you can see, this scaling is a bit different and moving a bit slower from $2 to 20 to 60 to 100 to 1,000, and then really exploding for more than $4,000 in spend in one day. So once again, we saw it. The creative is compliant, pretty straightforward, having a high CTR, it's targeting large audience. It's scalable, as we can see, and have really high engagement. You can see the CTRs, the likes, the comment, the share of this creative. Once again, it's important to say that we have more than 3,000 different articles, and for each article, we will drive different creative. And what I'm showing now, it's one creative to one article. So think what's going on when you have few of those ads. On top of that, I will say it's not super easy to find these 20% CTR ads, but it's definitely possible. Last and not least, we're going to go over MGID, native platform. On MGID, the articles we promote is a bit more gossip, celebs kind of style. This is one of the case study of one of our affiliates. I'm not going to reveal all the details, but most of them. This is an article about the love life of Gwen Stefani. This is the creative they used. So you can see kids, someone that is not her husband, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, path to happily ever after. The CPC is in the very low section, so compared to what's going on MGID. it have a total reach. Just this ad, again, it's one ad to one article. We will run multiple ads to each article. This ad alone, in the past 2 months, have more than 1 billion people in reach and more than 50,000 people clicked on it. The targeting, again, is completely wide. In this case, it's Canada and US desktop. And we're going to use Pixel to let MGID know when we want them to find similar users. So usually when the user do a certain action, which is not buying or leaving leads, it will be reading above X amount of pages or generating above X CPM for a certain ad. You can see those results from the beginning of the ad on August 1st. He managed to run pretty stable between $100 to $200 profit a day. For 2.5 months now, it's still running those days. He managed to spend $16,000 on this ad and almost even past double his money with over $16,000 in profit. Once again, same things. It's a completely compliant ad. It's targeting very large audience. We saw the reach. It's scalable, and it's more importantly on native, it's very stable as well. And it's have high engagement, CTR of almost 3% on native. It's pretty solid as well. So, once again, what is Shines? We create content, we monetize this content, we track it, and then we distribute it. Now, if you know how to run traffic, we will be able to give you the whole package of content monetization and tracking. If you have viral content, maybe we can apply our monetization, tracking, and distribute it for you. If you have a website with a better monetization, so we give service to other publishers, we will be able to give you our content, which is viral, then track it better and distribute it for you. And when you got all four in place, you can generate high profit just by promoting viral content. On top of all those, in Q4, we started to give our affiliates API tools and automation to run their campaign in Facebook. We also provide them access to our business manager, accounts, and funding. So basically, we give you everything that you need, and all you need to focus on is creating high, engaging creative that obviously complies in Facebook. And yeah, if this vertical is somehow interesting for you, feel free to reach me out. And thank you so much.